Skull, 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 skull. Shut up! It is time for the Philadelphia Eagles to stomp the Minnesota Vikings so far into the center of the earth, they hit the core. People don't forget what these fans had the nerve to do a couple years ago. They had the nerve to come into our city, walk up our rocky steps with their stupid, ugly, purple jerseys and towels on, and do this stupid skull chant at the top of our rocky steps. And what were the repercussions for that? They got full beer cans thrown at them. We threw entire full beer cans at them while they were walking into the game. That's what happens in Philly. You know what to do and what not to do. Of course, social media freaked out. Oh, Eagles fans are the worst. Eagles fans are terrible. They got no class. It's just a game. No, it's not just a game. It's not just a game. This is more than just a game to us, the real fans, the ones that live and breathe this stuff. It's way more than just a game. Yeah, you fair weather fans, like the people who watch one Eagles play and then switch back to Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, it's just a game to you. You don't get it. But guess what? Don't speak on something you don't understand. I hate the Minnesota Vikings so much. Almost as much as I hate the Cowboys. And listen, I don't really hate the Cowboys team this year because they're not a threat. You know what I mean? Like, Dak Prescott plays a good team 2 weeks in a row and can't even throw. I mean, come on, bro. I don't hate the Cowboys because they're not a threat. But I hate the Cowboys because it's in my blood. You know what I mean? My blood type is like A/hates the Cowboys. That's just the way it is. But I hate the Minnesota Vikings with a passion. And listen, they've been a joke so far this year. Let's be serious. They were decent when they had Case Keenum, and they made a deep run into the playoffs until we waxed that ass. But they were decent. They had a good run game. They had good wide receivers. They had a game-managing quarterback. They had a solid defense. They could have done some damage. But randomly, they were like, you know what? I think we have to change our quarterback. Yeah, let's go get Kirk Cousins, who's played on the abysmal Redskins for 6 years and maybe throws for 300 yards a game but hasn't won anything because they're always playing from behind. That's why I always had him in fantasy. They were always playing from behind, so he would air it out the whole second half. But that doesn't win football games. So they go give Kirk Cousins $84 million. And he comes out and stinks up the joint. I mean, he hasn't earned a penny of that $84 million yet. It's actually hilarious how bad he's been. He has a game where he threw the ball 10 times. An entire game. He finished the game with 96 yards passing. Come on, bro. You paid $84 million for that? Listen, so Kirk Cousins has been completely lackluster and underperforming. And his own wide receivers had to call him out. Adam Thielen called him out publicly, all over ESPN, national media. Stephon Diggs almost asked for a trade. He wanted to leave. He was like, you know what, I don't want any parts of this. His own players don't like him. So then he comes out last week and throws for 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. And it's just funny to me that your own players had to call you out and basically tell you, hey, man, you suck, for you to like sit back there and throw the ball. And that's what it is with Kirk Cousins. It's a confidence thing. His yards per attempt the first 4 games was about around 8 yards per attempt. And then once his own players told him he sucks ass, his yards per attempt last week were 11.8. Now, what does that tell you? The guy has no confidence. It's sad. Now listen, all the Vikings really have is a run game, okay? Dalvin Cook looks amazing so far. But guess what you can't do against this Eagles defense, baby? You can't run! You can't run and you can't hide. No, but seriously, you can't run against us. Everybody knows it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to treat this team just like we treated the Jets. We're going to let them give the ball to Dalvin Cook all game, and we're going to stuff him behind the line. Same way we did with Le'Veon Bell last week. And what does it do when that happens? It forces the quarterback to make plays. And we're going to force Kirk Cousins to make plays, and he's going to fall flat on his face. Our defensive line is going to get their right foot so far up his ass, he's going to revert back to that first week Kirk Cousins, 8 completions for 96 yards. That's what's going to happen. Now let's talk about the Eagles. What can we do to win this game? The Vikings have a decent defense. 2 weeks in a row, Carson Wentz has had around 160 passing yards. And that's not a knock on Carson Wentz either. For all you people that read the title of my videos and then comment on Facebook without even watching the damn video thinking I'm bashing Carson Wentz. Oh, bashing Carson Wentz for views on YouTube, real smart. If you watch the damn video and listen to me, you would realize I'm the biggest Carson Wentz fan out here. I don't bash Carson Wentz. I'm saying he's only thrown for 160 yards because we have receivers who can't get open in the NFL. His offensive line has been letting him down. His receivers have been letting him down. His defense has been letting him down. I mean, what's the guy supposed to do? Throw the ball and catch it at the same time? Listen, we got NFL wide receivers that can't get open. And I'm really starting to just think it's Doug Peterson, man. I'm really starting to think it's Doug Peterson. Other teams have NFL wide receivers and they run schemes and get them open. Nelson Aguilar is a first-round pick. Ortega-Whiteside's a second-round pick. And these guys can't get open? Doug Peterson's going to have to, first of all, drink whatever drink the Monstars drank to give them all that skill in Space Jam. He's going to have to drink some of that. And then he's going to have to go into the room where he writes all of his plays up. And he's going to have to actually come up with creative pass plays that strategically get certain guys open. Like, other head coaches do. Like Frank Wright used to do till he left. And of course, I'm going to say it in every video, ever since he left, the play calling has been suspect. So Doug Peterson's going to have to run some schemes to actually get these guys open. This is all we have. We can't make trades in the middle of the season for wide receivers. As much as I would love Odell Beckham on our team. By the way, if the Browns are shopping him, Howie better throw everything he has at him. Because Odell Beckham Jr. is a hothead. He's an asshole. I get that. But he's never played on a good team. He played on the Giants. Now he plays for the Browns. He's got Baker Mayfield back there crap in the bed every day. Of course he's pissed off. If Odell Beckham Jr. would come to this Eagles team and catch one of those dimes, one of those glorious shining balls that fall right out of the heaven skies from Carson Wentz, he would be happy. And we'd have a receiver that can actually beat a defender and get open. But anyway, that's probably not going to happen. So this is what we have to work with. We're going to have to get these guys open. Our run game is going to have to be like it was a couple of weeks ago when we were pounding Jordan Howard. Miles Sanders was catching balls out of the backfield. We're going to need our run game to step up too. But if we can play like we played against the Jets on the defensive line, and we can somehow get some schemes together to get these wide receivers open, this Vikings team is not a threat whatsoever. Listen, man, let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. To the Eagles, what's your score prediction? Are we going to blow this team out? Is it going to be a close game? What do you guys think, man? Let me know in the comments. And listen, I make these videos for real Philly sports fans. You understand what I'm saying? If you're a real Philly sports fan, not a fair weather person, not a fair weather fan, if you're a real Philly sports fan, a nut, a crazy person like me who just can't get enough of it, I am you. You are me. I make these videos for you guys. If you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and watch all my videos. Watch me scream about Philly sports all the time. We're going to stomp the Vikings. That's what's going to happen. You guys have a good day. Peace.